Hello, brothers and sisters. I've come to discuss something interesting with you guys today. This is my first time of doing videos like this, and I hope you find it interesting as well. Okay, I brought something with me, a book, the Bible story, or Bible, Holy Bible, whatever you choose to call it yourself. Why I brought this Bible is that I have figured out that a lot of people had been misled with what this Bible, the messages this Bible is trying to pass. So I want to break it down with you today. But let's see if we could get a message from the Bible and get it started. I'm going to open a verse. I don't know which verse or whatever I'm opening today, but whatever comes out, we choose it. Okay? Proverbs 11, chapter 11. Okay, let's start from 12. Anyone who loves knowledge wants to be told when he is wrong. It is stupid to hate being corrected. Yeah, yes, I believe that. The Lord is pleased with good people, but condemns those who plan evil. Wickedness does not give security, but righteous people stand firm. A good wife is her husband's pride and joy, but a wife who brings shame on her husband is like a cancer in his bones. Honest people will trust on you. It is better to be an ordinary man working for a living than to play the part of a great man but go hungry. It's still going, but let's just stop here. I think I understand what the verse is trying to tell us today. Let me just leave a mark here. We will come back to what I just read here. But like I was saying, a lot of people had been misled from this, what the messages by this Bible is trying to preach to us, to pass to us. Like the preachers I met weeks ago, okay, this was months ago. I met two brother and a sister, a brother and a sister. They came to me in my house. These the people that goes around preaching for people to come to their church, their Jehovah or whatever you people choose to call them. They came to my house and I brought out the Bible. They asked me. I brought out this Bible as they instructed me if I had a Bible. So I brought out my own Bible. They gave me a verse to read. I opened it, and as I was reading the Bible, I captured something there. When the verse said that Christ lives in me, Christ lives in you, yeah, in me as well. Christ lives in me, and that is what I want to get in today. As they were preaching it to me, they were kind of talking about another Christ, another person that is coming from heaven or wherever to I will still get back to this, but let's talk about another group of preacher that came to me a few weeks ago, a brother and two brothers. They came, I asked them, they told me their name. The first one said his name is Onwachu. The second one said his name as well. I told them my own name. So they start preaching to me, and they came with a tablet. That is where they have their own Bible. They didn't came with this Bible this time. So they asked if I could read. They gave me the Bible to read what was in there. And as I was reading the verse, I don't do about verses. I don't know the verse. I can't remember the verse anymore. But I get the messages that was trying to pass in the verse. It was about forever. Okay, how God can make you live forever. How God made us live. I can't put the sentence well, but it was about forever. So this pastor, this preacher was telling me that the Christ is the God that we are waiting for, that Christ is coming to make us live forever. So this came now, this my flesh now will not die anymore, I will live young forever. And this was how he was preaching it to me. I kind of called him his name, Onwachu. He answered. I said, wow, Well, is that the name your father gave you? He said no, that's his grandfather or his father's name that died long ago. I said Onwatru is dead. He said yes. Why do you believe that? Do you believe that Onwatru is dead? He said yes. I said no, Onwatru is not dead. Onwatru is still alive. He smiled and said no, no, no. Onwatru died long ago. I said no, you can't tell me Onwatru is dead and you are still here answering the same name, the Onwatru. No, Onwatru is not dead. This name that we are asking is very powerful. They are not dead yet. You cannot tell me Onwatru is dead when I can call Onwatru and you answer. Assuming that Onwatru is God, I was telling him, Onwatru had made it possible. Don't you believe that Onwatru had made it possible to live forever through you? Yeah, just stay with me. Like me now, Onwatru, I have my own name, the surname. In this life you have these three names: the name of the Father, the name of the Son, the name of the Holy Spirit, which we get confused most of the time. These names are not just ordinary. We have that name. You answering Onwatru because Onwatru is the God that had already made it possible for him to live up till now, and it's his own forever. The flesh had already died. You can't tell me that somebody is coming to make you live forever. This flesh, like this now, will live long forever. No. I want to experience life. I want to get old as well. Okay? When this body is done, is weak, he can, go. And I'm still living in this life. I have people that will answer my own name. Okay? So that is how forever is. I perceive my own forever. I believe that we have been living forever all this while. Human being had been living forever all this while. You don't tell me that Christ is coming. Which other Christ is coming? I don't believe in that. Okay? Christ is already here. You are the Christ. I am the one. I'm the Christ as well. We are not different. You are not any different from me. I'm not different from you. Even the nature. Okay? So Christ is one. The name of the Father, the name of the Son, the name of the Holy Spirit. This is the name, the three name you need to call yourself this Christ that we are talking about. So the Christ had already been living forever. Okay? So you are the Christ, I am the Christ. Why can't you believe that you are the Christ? Why do you still believe that an external person is coming to make you live forever, young forever? No, that is not possible. It's not so possible, bro. So it's hard time we start taking care of ourselves and giving ourselves this credit and treat our fellow human being the way we want to treat that Christ, the way we want to treat that God, because that is what he is actually. He is. You treat me right, you get something right as well. Okay? Righteous people, yeah, like I was reading here, I still want to get in what we just read here, but I'm looking now, the time has already gone down, so maybe I can explain more in my next video. But why not believe that you are that Christ that we've been talking about? Have you ever thought of what if that Christ you have been waiting for is already here and you can't identify him? You are the Christ, bro. Treat yourself as one. Love yourself. When you can love yourself that much and feel like a god. I believe in the high source. I believe in the above spirit or whatever you choose to call it. And it was through all of us. His works, his talk, he speaks through all of us. Okay? You are not me, you are not any different. That is why we have this one love, this one God, or whatever you choose to call it. You are not any different from the nature. You are not any different. Okay? So I will try breaking what I just read here in my next video, and I hope to see you there as well. Okay? So glad I was able to cut some parts from the verse I read in this video. Yeah, so I could use this time to explain something from you. Not like I don't believe in heaven or hell. All of that is real. I believe is real, and the part that I talk about being a Christ, us being a Christ, having the name of the Father, the name of the Son, the name of the Holy Spirit. So of course, everybody has that name. Okay, so the name of the Father, is that your father's name, the son name? The name of the Son, I believe, is the name this physical body now is answering. The name of the Holy Spirit, I believe everybody have that name, and you can find that name. Maybe I can talk about this later.